I have found it, a brand new home in Rocklin, California at Whitney Ranch. This is nearly 4,000 square feet. They also have options for nearly a half-acre lot, which is pretty much unheard of in Rocklin for a brand new house at this new home development by Anthem Properties, the finale, one of the last new home developments in Whitney Ranch. I cannot wait to share this brand new home with you guys. All right, with that said, let's go take a look at this beautiful home they have at Anthem Properties here at Whitney Ranch. Let's first have a look at the exterior of this property. Again, this is 3,897 square feet, so almost 4,000 square feet. It is a two-story. This is a 4-bed. If you're looking for a 5-bed, have a look at my previous video, 2 videos ago. I had a look at the other larger home they have for sale. This one is a Plan 2. It has a 3-car garage. If you're looking for a 5-bed or a 4-car garage, then go take a look at that video. All right, with that said, let's go take a look at the inside of this beautiful home, nearly 3,900 square feet. Beautiful property, and go take a look. This one has 10-foot ceilings downstairs, just like the other 2-story home in this development. We'll take a look at the kitchen area. Let's first have a look at the front of the home. You have a full bathroom, a shower stall, another bedroom right next to that. So again, this one is a Plan 2, a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath home. This one has an optional ADU. So this has an entry to the exterior of the home, which is right there. And then the garage, which is right there. So an optional ADU, small seating area. I mean, really, this is kind of like really small seating area, really not a whole lot of space to have a table over there. But obviously this is for a nanny, or if you have family members who are gonna be living with you. Then you have kind of like a hotel kind of look, because you have the kitchen, if a hotel had a kitchen, and then you have a TV set right above there. So an ADU at the front of the home, then the bedroom right there. Then if you go through here, you have the powder bathroom, and then the back to the front of the home. So let's go take a look at the kitchen area. Really cool thing about this development is all 3 kitchens at these model homes are completely different, but all of them have the cabinetry that goes all the way to the ceiling. I love how they have that. Again, like I mentioned in other videos, oftentimes you have cabinetry that really stop here. They have this gap there. It just really looks really funky. So this one have the cabinetry going all the way to the top. So you have a ton of options for storage. And this one again has a microwave, oven, and a beautiful cooktop in this one. Other ones had the range. This one has a GE Cafe cooktop. Then you have the wrapped vent above, which is a really nice touch. And then a massive island in this one. Then you have seating area for 4 on either side, or on the opposite side, I should say. Then in this model home, they have the dishwasher there, another sink, because again, you have a kind of like a smaller sink here. Obviously, you wouldn't do dishes there, but you would have a large sink, which has a great view of the backyard, which is fantastic if you have young kids. I have young kids myself, and my wife really wants to have or likes a home in which you can really look at the kids outside to kind of keep an eye on them. This one you have a circular dining room table, but you could have a regular dining room table here, but a lot of space. Then in the family room, tons of windows on either side. And then again, like the open floor plan that really everyone is looking for buying brand new houses here. We'll take a look at the exterior, or I should say the backyard, later in the video, but let's first take a look at, here's the refrigerator. Let's go have a look at the pantry that they have. This is a drop-off zone. This is one of the garages. Again, it's a 3-car garage. And this one has a much smaller pantry. I would say this is the biggest con so far about this one. They do have a lot of cabinets that do go pretty high, but it's pretty narrow in here. The door almost touches the cabinets, but you know, a good space, but a little bit smaller compared to the other ones in my personal opinion. There's a drop-off zone, and we'll go have a look at the upstairs of the home. But what do you guys think about this? beautiful 10-foot ceilings, open floor plan, different style home though, right? Because you have white shaker instead of like kind of like the wood, natural wood color that the other model homes offer. This one again is nearly 3,900 square feet. So you have a lot of space in this one as well. And let's go take a look at upstairs. Remember the first home we had to look at? That was the first video I posted. Had a huge loft that you walked into once you got to the top. Here, you don't have a loft you walk into. It's kind of like walking into a little bit of a hallway. The front of the home, you have one of the guest bedrooms, more of on the smaller side, but it is a guest bedroom. And then you have a walk-in closet though, right there. And then you can see what the development looks like. If I can zoom in there. So we're at the model homes. There's 3 model homes. And there's all the houses or the land they're gonna be building on. And then looking over here, you can look at the beautiful view. Obviously, there's no houses here, so later they're gonna be building houses, so you probably will not likely have the same view. This is not so much of a clear day, but you can't see in the video, but you can see the Sutter Buttes, which is this beautiful mountain range right there. And then over here is Thunder Valley Resort and Casino. They have, if you're into gambling, but they also have live concert. It's a live concert venue there. And there's more land they're gonna be building on here. And by the way, they have plans to build about 60 houses in this brand new home community. And so far they have sold 5. So they have about 55 houses more they're going to be selling at the time of filming this video. And of course, they're offering really good incentives, offering a really big closing cost credit when I'm filming this video. But of course, reach out and learn about the latest incentives being offered, because of course, that could change on a monthly basis. I don't want to say what the incentive is today, because you could be watching this 1 year from today. And of course, it could be a lot different than what they're offering right now. So here's the other guest bedroom. As you can see, good size room. And then walking down the hallway, you have the primary suite. I love the decorative wall on this one. And again, you have the beautiful view that we just saw facing the same direction, but this one is at the back of the house. And what's another cool feature about this as well, they have a large covered balcony, which also the other 2nd-story home also has that feature. And there's a dual vanity bathroom and a large soak-in tub. And this one has a huge frameless shower. And then walking through, you have the toilet to our right, and then a really good size walk-in closet. This one has a really good size. You can wraps all the way around here too. So really good size walk-in closet, which is really nice and handy right next to the bathroom of the primary master suite. This home, by the way, is their plan 2. It starts at around $1.3 million at the time of filming this video. Obviously that can change, so reach out for the latest pricing and incentives from this home builder. This one is a model home. If you have a home you're gonna be buying on this side, you're gonna hear a little bit of traffic noise. Here's a roundabout in Whitney Ranch. So obviously you have like trucks going by. So if you're on this side of the development, it's gonna be a little bit more of a busier street. It's not a busy street by any means, but you do have some neighborhood traffic that's going through, which maybe I caught it at a bad time, but this is kind of a little bit of a busier street right there. So something to keep in mind if you're looking to buy a home here. If it's on this side, a little bit busier street for neighborhood traffic going through. And then over here, also would be a lot quieter, but a lot of options here, about 55 houses that are gonna be built on top of the 5 or so they have already sold when I'm making this video. All right, heading back into the home, let's go take a look at the rest of the property. And I can't wait to show you guys this other part of the home in this 2nd story here. So walking, there's obviously the steps going downstairs. Look at this, it's like a secondary family room. Look at the size. Like I mentioned, the loft is not right there when you walk in, but just down the hall is this massive loft, which is actually really cool because a lot of time the loft is right above the stairway. So if you have a TV on there in the loft and in the family room, you're gonna be hearing each other. This one is far removed from the stairway. So this one is very private for, you know, gatherings, or if you have kids, this could be an excellent playroom, or if you have teenagers, a great place for video games or whatever teenagers do nowadays. I have young kids myself, but this I'm just envisioning myself, you know, as a parent, having young kids, all their stuff in here outside of the family room, which is would be really nice to have. I really love the tile and the laundry area, lots of cabinets, and then again you have the sink, which is included, as you can see right there. Laundry, sink, and base cabinets are included, just like the other model home we toured in my previous video. All right, with that said, if you guys want a tour of this brand new home development and also the houses they have for sale, they also have houses when I'm filming this video that haven't started construction yet. So if you want to pick all the fit and finishes, like all the options that this model home has, then you do have the opportunity to do that. So please reach out to me. I'll provide my contact information below, and of course my contact information in the video description below as well. With that said, thank you everyone for watching today's video. Also check out my other videos at this development. They have 3 model homes. This one is their smaller 2-story, but again, they have a bigger 2-story, but also a single-story home here at Whitney Ranch as well. So with that said, thank you everyone for watching today's video. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.